Well, welcome back to Scout Anniversary. Quick hunt today. This tiny little yard of this house that was built back in 1885. The yard is about the size of a postage stamp, but we might find some cool stuff here. So let's go. And the first find of the day is a wheat penny. That's a kind of a good sign. On to the next. Well, I'm waiting for my pinpointer to come in, and I put a really scratchy signal down here, and it looks like it's it's a barber dime. Awesome. That breaks my silver drought. On to the next. And it's a buckle. An old buckle. Cool. Still kind of moves. Oh, it's very fragile. On to the next. And now a nice green wheat penny. On to the next. Well, my pinpointer is dying. So this was hard to find. It's another silver for the day. Oh, it's a 1 dime. It's another barber. Awesome, a 2 barber dime day. On to the next. And digging without a pinpointer, it's really tough, but there's a Washington quarter. Outstanding. Outstanding. On to the next. Well, now a nickel. It's a buffalo. Awesome. I love the buffalo nickels, though. You almost never get a date off of them, but I'll clean it up and see. Awesome. On to the next. Well, I popped the plug, couldn't find the signal, and here it is. Came out with the dirt, and it's just a Jefferson. On to the next. Well, I knew there had to be one here somewhere. It's an Indian head penny. Right down the street, or actually almost across the street, back in late 1800s, early 1900s was the town school. And now it's a park. But along this curb strip here at different houses, I've found a bunch of barber dimes and things like that, Mercs. But that's the first Indian head penny. Kids in town had money back then, I guess. On to the next. Well, I'm not sure what it was. It looks like it was silver plated at one time. I'll clean up and see if I can figure it out. On to the next. And now, not far from that barber dime, a fatty Indian. Awesome. I'll clean up, see if I can identify whether it's a flying eagle or a fatty Indian. But that's cool. On to the next. Well, that explains why that fatty Indian was such a tough signal. Right next to it, a giant rusted bolt. On to the next. And it sounded just like a pull tab, but it's a silver war nickel. Awesome. Cool. On to the next. Well, that's going to do it. Not a bad hunt. I'm glad you came along. Glad I knocked on the door. On to the next. Don't forget, hit like and subscribe. See you on the next one.